Welcome, everyone, different parts of the world. Dr. Harry Benjamin is the name. Very grateful and excited for the few minutes that we're going to be together. I started out in Jamaica as a medical doctor, then later on became an entrepreneur. And currently, I've been involved in the network marketing or direct sales industry for the last 12 years. I have had many different experiences. First, working a regular job, working for the government of Jamaica. I quickly realized that I was selling three cars part-time per month and earning me more money than working for the government of Jamaica at the time. So it clicked to me that being an entrepreneur would earn me more money than working a regular job. So my wife and I did that very well. We ended up earning millions of dollars. We faced the real estate mortgage crisis of 2008, and we were not well prepared. And I believe it was just the level of education and understanding that we had about money, why that caught us unaware. If we were better prepared, if we did not go through the University of Hard Knocks and Licks to learn, and we had an organization such as Xtreamfx Global Academy to guide us along, we would have avoided the deep financial valley that we fell into. Not that we wouldn't have gone down some, but we would have not gone down as deep as we had to. So, ladies and gentlemen, we're here to talk about creating a new Wall Street, and I'll help us to understand what Xtreamfx Global Academy means by this. What we're doing is providing you an environment to show you multiple ways in which you'll be able to generate money for your family and not relying solely on one way to generate income for a family. I'm going to borrow Mr. Robert Kiyosaki's four quadrants. The cash flow quadrant is what he calls it. And quadrant is four, so there's can't be four quadrants, right? So it's the cash flow quadrant. So I'm borrowing the quadrant of Mr. Robert Kiyosaki, which describes these four sections in the quadrant. So it's a quadrant, right? So employee, E, you have a job. S, you own a job. B, you own a system that works for you. And I, money works for you. You're the investor. So we generally start out in life as an employee. As I did, I started out as a medical doctor, quickly realized the limitations that had on my life. My wife and I became entrepreneurs distributing automobiles. Even though we had 110 staff members, we really worked for them. They didn't really work for us in hindsight. Because yes, you have a lot of employees, but you're the one as the boss that carries all of the headache, all the risk. When things do not work out, it's on your shoulders. You have to make sure that they get paid, whether there's a profit that month or not. So when you own a business, it sounds great and it's wonderful, but when it's a small business, it's okay. It's not as beautiful as we probably would have liked. Now, when you own a system, that's a different ball game. When you're like in Africa, Aliko Dangote, or you are like a Bill Gates or Steve Jobs, or you are like Mr. Tesla, gentleman, Elon Musk, or you're like the gentleman that owns Amazon. When you own a system, ladies and gentlemen, there are many examples you could name. Millions of people now own systems that generate money. So instead of going to work every day, instead of being worried about employees doing well or not doing well or underperforming or performing, you do not have those concerns. You have a system, and the word system means save yourself stress, time, energy, and money. And then the fourth quadrant, that's the real supreme quadrant. Anybody can be in quadrant I, and that's the investor. Money works for you. Money works for you. So what we have done in our company is literally give everybody a chance to be the investor. Everybody's going to have a chance to occupy the I quadrant. And everybody could own the big business like Elon Musk and Steve Jobs did, and also Bill Gates. Not everybody will get into that fourth quadrant, but I promise you that every single one of us can occupy the I quadrant. Every one of us can go to class, come and learn how to trade two broad areas. We teach people inside of our academy how to trade the world's money-making markets. There's $7 trillion available every single day. There are people right now who are taking home money today. There are people who have already done so on this Friday or Saturday afternoon or whatever time it is in your part of the world. And please understand that you can use this education. The education is very powerful. I witnessed people earn. I witnessed myself, saw it with my own two eyes, earn over $1 million on their laptop in a single day, trading the world's foreign exchange markets. I witnessed it. It doesn't mean that if you get the education, you're going to automatically earn that money. That's not what I'm saying. I'm sharing with you that people who have gone through this process, learned what they're supposed to do, have benefited greatly from Forex education. Also, financial technology, it's a powerful area. It's an opportunity for you and I to be a owner of a lending tree. So there are two things happening here. You can get the education, you could offer it to people, you can own your own lending tree, build yourself a book of business of people in the United States of America, taking out loans, helping them to get their business funded, and you're generating income from that. You can also help us to build Xtreamfx Global Academy and help us to build and create the new Wall Street. And by helping us to do that, you can become a great benefactor of us creating the community, and you'll be paid anywhere from 500 US dollars per month. Yes, I said it, to as much as $1 million a month. Believe it or not, that's what we do. We will reward you very generously if you help us to build our great community. So that's my talk for now, just a brief talk. If you want more details, I have several videos on my channel that go into the details. You could look for a presentation that says no you can. You could search Xtreamfx presentation 2.0, or you could just simply go through the list of videos that are there and pick out one or two and watch them. And then you'll get a better understanding of what we do, the packages that we offer, the price points, and so forth. But this was just a talk about how we can, really get into that I quadrant. How can you be the investor? How can you have different ways, whether it's crypto, the metaverse, NFTs, real estate, the offering loans to people, helping us to build our community, learning how to trade Forex, US 30, so many different areas. And that way you develop multiple ways for money to come to your family and secure your family's well-being, all right? We're teaching you to have a pandemic-proof income. All right, love you all. Next time, bye.